Deathtrap by Dannika. Dark is a captivating and thrilling journey that combines mystery, action, and romance into a gripping narrative. From the very first page, the book pulls you into a world where survival is the primary goal, and danger hides around every corner. The story follows Ares, a mercenary with a complicated past, as he faces his most dangerous mission yet. This isn't just about a job, though. It's about redemption, trust, and survival. The journey Ares embarks on is filled with betrayal, deception, and a relentless search for truth, making this an unforgettable experience for anyone who enjoys high-stakes thrillers. The protagonist, Ares, has always lived a life built on trust in no one but himself. He's been hardened by the ruthless world he's inhabited as a mercenary, with a reputation for completing the most difficult jobs. But deep within him, there's a longing for redemption, a desire to escape the violent path he has chosen. His latest job seems like just another mission. He is hired to eliminate a target. But as he delves deeper into the assignment, he begins to uncover dark secrets that hint at a much larger and more dangerous conspiracy. Ares' troubled past constantly haunts him, making it hard for him to trust anyone. He's seen too much, done too much, and lost too much to believe in anything but the harsh reality of the world. But as the story unfolds, Ares faces the possibility that not everything is as it seems. His mission becomes more than just about survival. It becomes about figuring out who can be trusted, who's pulling the strings behind the scenes, and how he can stay alive long enough to finish what he started. Enter Ella, a woman whose own secrets are as dark and tangled as Ares's. She enters the story at a pivotal moment, crossing paths with Ares under circumstances neither of them could have anticipated. Ella is no stranger to danger. In fact, she spent most of her life in the same criminal world as Ares. However, she has her own agenda, which is far more complicated than simply surviving. Ella isn't just seeking a way out of this violent life. She's after something far more valuable. And this will ultimately tie her fate with Ares's in unexpected ways. Ella's character is complex and multidimensional. She's not a typical romantic interest or mere sidekick to Ares. Ella is a force to be reckoned with. She has her own motivations, her own way of handling the world. And as she and Ares team up to solve the mystery surrounding their mission, the sparks between them ignite. While they begin as reluctant allies, it's clear that their chemistry goes far beyond mere partnership. As they get deeper into the conspiracy, their relationship evolves from cautious mistrust to undeniable attraction, and their loyalty to each other is tested repeatedly. The narrative begins to shift as Ares and Ella discover that their mission is not what it initially seemed. The target that Ares was hired to eliminate turns out to be a mere pawn in a larger game, and the forces behind the conspiracy are far more dangerous than they could have ever imagined. As the plot unfolds, it becomes clear that nothing is as simple as it seems, and Ares and Ella are not just fighting for their lives. They are fighting for the truth. What started as a job quickly transforms into a deadly race to uncover a web of lies that extends much further than they could have anticipated. One of the key themes of Deathtrap is the complexity of trust. Ares' life has been one of constant betrayal, and he has learned the hard way to trust no one. His distrust of others is a defense mechanism, a way to protect himself from the constant danger that surrounds him. Ella, on the other hand, is much more willing to trust people, but her motivations are unclear, and this creates a complicated dynamic between the two characters. Their evolving relationship is one of the book's most compelling aspects, as it mirrors the larger narrative about the consequences of trust and betrayal. As the stakes rise and their lives are threatened, Ares and Ella must decide whether they can truly trust each other, even when every instinct tells them not to. The action in Deathtrap is fast-paced and relentless. There are numerous thrilling fight scenes, close calls, and high-intensity moments that will keep readers on the edge of their seats. These sequences are not just about physical conflict, though they are also about the emotional and psychological toll that the world of mercenaries and criminals takes on Ares and Ella. The action serves as a backdrop to the characters' growth, forcing them to confront their pasts, their fears, and their deepest desires. Every fight, every escape, every narrow survival is a reflection of their internal struggles. What makes Deathtrap stand out is not just its action, but its exploration of the human psyche. Both Ares and Ella have been deeply affected by the violent world they live in. Their scars, both physical and emotional, are visible in every choice they make. As they grow closer, they begin to heal from their past traumas, learning to trust and rely on each other in ways they never thought possible. In a world where betrayal is commonplace, Deathtrap asks the question, can true trust be found? Can two broken individuals come together and find redemption in each other? The plot twists in Deathtrap are sharp and well executed. Just when you think you have it figured out, the story takes an unexpected turn, keeping you guessing until the very end. The stakes continue to rise, and the revelations grow more shocking as Ares and Ella uncover the full scope of the conspiracy they've become entangled in. Each twist reveals new layers of deception, adding complexity to an already intricate narrative. The climax is explosive, as Ares and Ella are forced to confront the mastermind behind the conspiracy. In a final showdown filled with suspense and emotion, the two protagonists must put everything on the line to survive. The action reaches its peak as secrets are unveiled, loyalties are tested, and Ares and Ella must decide just how far they're willing to go, for the sake of truth and survival. In the end, Deathtrap is not just a thrilling action story, it's a deep exploration of character, redemption, and the complicated nature of trust. Ares and Ella both find themselves transformed by the journey they undertake, and their bond becomes a symbol of resilience and hope in a world that seems determined to break them. If you're looking for a story that combines heart-pounding action, emotional depth, and complex characters, Deathtrap is a must-read. It's a roller coaster of thrills, suspense, and unexpected twists, all wrapped in a narrative that will leave you thinking long after the last page is turned. This book is perfect for anyone who loves a good action thriller with a deeper emotional core. So if you want to experience a tale that will keep you on the edge of your seat, don't wait, dive into Deathtrap today and prepare for the ride of your life.